It is me, Mr. YouTube, aka Young Prince. Um, I want to talk about females, straight females, open females who play with a sex. I have an incident, okay, where I was with my first, and it was like, I don't know. I regret my first. I don't regret being a lesbian, but I regret my first. If I could be anybody else, then I would change it. But I was in high school, and one day I was at lunch, and I was sitting at the table, and the girl was like, "Well, you can't sit at this table unless you're a lesbian." So I'm laughing, brushing that shit off or whatever. You know what I mean? But she was like, "All right." She wrote her name. She wrote her number in my hand. So I called her. We hooked up or whatever. You know what I mean? We messed around for like not even a month. But then, I was really feeling shorty. I really was. But then it's like, I found out she made a bet to see if she could turn me out. Well, what she fucked up is, she didn't turn me out. She was the first female I had sexual relations with, but she didn't turn me out. My first encounter was with her, but my first girlfriend, I think I was in the 10th grade. And, she was like, she was cool, but then after a while, she tried to get at my brother. I wrote her a couple letters, and she posted in school on a bulletin board. And she went around telling everybody, "Oh, I'm not a lesbian. That's nasty. I'm not a lesbian." What does that mean, you're not a lesbian? If you come on to me, first of all, I'm minding my business. If you come up to me, like, "Okay, where you from?" I tell you where I'm from. Be more. Then she's like, "Okay, well, can you walk me to class?" So I walked to the class or whatever. After school, I'm leaving, and she's sitting outside in the car. She was like, "I want to give you a ride home." I'm like, "All right, bang." I get in the car. She drives me home or whatever. She was like, "I like to hook up with you again." All right, that's cool. So we hooked up. I engaged in my first kiss with a female, and a couple weeks later, like I said, I wrote her a letter. She posted it on the bulletin board in school, and tried to tell everybody she wasn't a lesbian. I guess tried to make it seem like I came on to her or whatever the case may be. I really don't give a fuck, because females come a dime a dozen. You ain't gonna be my first, and you ain't gonna be my last. But with my first sexual experience with the first female that I've ever had sex with, it was kind of cool. But then when I found out she only wanted to see if she could get me and turn me out, which she thought she did, but she didn't. It like messed with my head a little bit. Like, how could you do that to somebody? This person, develop a feelings for you, and you just want to play with their head. Like, why do females do that? You know what I mean? And it's like, now I see her, and she's with dudes now, so it's kind of crazy. Like, she said, "Oh, I'm not a lesbian anymore." Oh, you're not. But I've seen you in many strip clubs, you know what I mean, up on females, grabbing asses and all that. So you ain't gonna tell me you're not a female anymore. You're not a lesbian anymore. You feel me? It's just crazy. Like, I never understood why y'all females do the things that y'all do. I'm a female, but it's just certain things that you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I really wouldn't understand it. I really don't understand it. And I really don't understand the fact how one minute you're a lesbian, and then the next minute you say, "Oh, I'm not gay anymore." That lets me know that, first of all, you're confused. You don't know what you want. You don't know who you want to be with. You know what I mean? Most people say they come out and he was bisexual. I never came out bisexual. I mean, I've always liked women. I liked women when I was like in the first grade. I had a crush on my first grade teacher. She is the sexiest. But I guess I was messing with dudes because I wanted to keep my parents happy. But that's not something I like. I mean, I always dressed like a dude even when I was messing with dudes. But I really wasn't feeling it. Like, you're not attractive to me. I mean, but with females, you know what I'm saying? I love them. I mean, I love everything about a woman. You know? I can't see myself having a big dumbass man laying on top of me, groaning and all that, moaning and groaning and all that. That shit, no. That's just not for me. But yeah, I had a real bad experience with my first encounter. But I didn't let that stop me. You feel me? Like now she sees me, she's like, oh damn, I should have kept you. Yeah, that's what you fucked up at. You let me go. You play games with my head. And then y'all fellas wonder why, studs don't take y'all serious. Because y'all got too many games, man. Y'all need to grow up. Be women, not little girls. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Positive feedback. Positive feedback only. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think about that situation. Or have y'all ever been in that situation where so you had somebody play with your head? And I mean, you thought they was really into you, but they really wasn't. It was all fun and games. You feel me? It's not a game to play with somebody's heart because you get hurt like that. But let me know what you think. It is me, Mr. YouTube, aka Young Prince. Y'all get at me.